Rue and Who.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got skeletons in my closet.
And here we are with a brand new guest on our Rue and Who, is Clairaudience. Yes, ladies, I must say. So, do you want to introduce yourselves?
Sure, I'm Heidi. I play guitar, bass, and some vocals.
And I'm Caroline. I play the drums, and I'm trying to do a little bit more singing in the background, but mainly drums.
Good. And Clairaudience, so like, you have a cassette out.
Yeah, we put
So
that out.
is this to be hipster-like, or
Yeah.
because I heard cassettes are coming back? Do you know why they left in the first place?
I think in Australia they all melt in the car. I don't know if that was the problem.
Well, it's probably one, but don't they also like it? Oh, you have to like they
Stretch
and then you have to like
Yeah, you've got to. Yeah.
you have to like roll it back with a pencil.
I would think they would have thought of something better by now. Stop that.
No,
from
but
happening.
because vinyl's coming back, so now cassettes are coming back because the kids think it's not fair. Like even Fringe is coming back. I mean, they just want to be like we were, you know, like.
I noticed that in more stores. What are you going to play the vinyl on, though?
We got a record player.
I still have my Walkman. I actually have my Walkman.
Yeah, see, I still have mine. And actually, these have a digital download program.
See, that's the whole thing. Everything now you have to come with. It's just like a trinket.
It's a cute package.
But are they really
I
expensive?
have an 8-track player.
How much are they?
$5.
Really?
Yeah.
So how much did they cost to make?
Less than that.
Wow. So it's it's like making a CD?
No,
It's cheaper,
Yeah.
actually. There've been a bunch of stories lately. I saw something on New York One, too, about how it's cheaper to make cassettes.
Really?
And definitely vinyl.
Vinyl is really expensive to make. It's
Yeah.
like, I know people want it, but it just is. I have mixed feelings about going backwards. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun, it's great, it sounds fine, but like, come on, we live in Matchbox apartments. I don't have room for my freaking toilet paper, you know? It's like,
I still collect vintage vinyl. I always look
I
for
have
albums. and
mine.
stuff.
I have a lot of albums, but I don't really play them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we released that in the summer, just for fun. They're stocking it at Rough Trade, and you can get the.
Oh, Rough
download.
Trade, you lucky people.
Yeah.
But that's where I saw them back in action, actually, cassettes. That's the first place I saw them.
Okay. Yeah.
So, wow, so
you
you
can
must
get
be,
the download.
are you from Williamsburg?
I live in Williamsburg.
I live in Bay Ridge.
Oh,
Oh,
my,
wow.
how did you get into the scene here?
Yeah, who's
Oh,
that?
because of her.
The
Well,
hipster
yeah, actually-
capital.
We were coworkers first, and then she
Where, at Rough Trade?
No, a local news website, DNA Info, which is great for local neighborhood news.
And tell us DNA info.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you think about OJ? Isn't that when DNA got popular? Wasn't it because of OJ?
Good point. Yeah. Well, we actually we deal with the DNA of the city, I like to say.
Oh. I
Like,
just think the term got, like, mainstream. Didn't it with OJ?
I have a
Isn't that
glass
when you-
every morning. Yeah.
OJ. All right, okay. I just don't think we really heard about that until then.
Maybe not.
right. Yeah, so we met that way, but
Yeah, so-
Is it Brooklyn news or New York news?
it's New York City. We do the 5 boroughs.
And can you give me, like, what was today? Or, like, how often do you do the thing?
She's there all the time. I used to be there all the time, but I left. But she's still there all the time.
Yeah. No, yeah, we're there all the time.
So anything happened today that was worth sharing?
Well, yeah, I mean, there was an anti-Trump rally downtown, and then
Just
Trump-
give him more attention. I know.
Yeah,
Just give that
that's what he
man more.
wants.
Exactly.
Well, but then someone in support of him came out, and they wanted.
Did they
her to
stampede
be-
him?
And yeah, I mean, people were upset that she was there being pro-Trump, so it was another form. Well,
Well, they were just saying, girl, don't you understand you're a woman? Like, why would you be pro-Trump?
Yeah.
It's all voting against everyone's own interests. I mean, it's the problem. But we don't want to get into politics.
No, we don't want to give him more attention. All right,
I'll
so
start
that
talking about Bernie Sanders, and then
he was
we
on
get
TV.
all
Did you
night.
see him last
Yeah.
night?
I'm all about it.
So you saw him last night on Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I saw it today on the internet. So I don't have TV.
Ah.
I stay away from politics. I think it's the most boringest thing to watch.
Well, everything is
That
political,
and the news.
but I mean, the Grammys is political. Everything is political to a degree, but like politics itself is just, I don't know. Once again, why can't we all just get along? You know how they used to do it, and I didn't know this. They used to have the elections that 2 people would run for president. And the one that won was the president. The the one that lost was the vice president.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so, I mean, why did they stop that?
Yeah, in the electoral college. Why did that come to be? I knew at one point in my life. I'm sure we all were taught why it existed.
Not me.
I
Right.
never was.
But
Okay.
it doesn't make any sense to me.
We have a parliament.
So when is your next gig and what is your
Sure.
music like?
Let's talk about music.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
excited to hear this.
So we're a 4-piece. We were a 5, but one of the members had to go back to Australia. So our keyboard player, who's also a great singer and amazing guitarist, is German, but she lives here. Heidi's from Rhode Island. She sings, as she said. I play drums. My husband writes most of the music, although not all the lyrics, and he plays guitar and sings. So we had the band going when we were in Australia with different lineup, obviously. Then when we moved here, we recruited some helpful folks.
Cool. So how long
and
have you been here?
Sorry?
How long have you been here?
We've been here 5.5 years.
And
Yeah.
what part of Australia?
I'm from Sydney. My husband's from Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had the band going there, but then we reinvented it here, and it's much more. I mean, like we sing songs now. We did a lot of improv and instrumental stuff in the
Right.
earlier incarnation. Now it's much more song based, and it's
What kind of genre would you say it is?
look, it's indie pop. So
Indie pop, okay.
yeah, it's like they're all good, catchy songs, and we try and put on the show. And we played here a couple of times. We love autos.
So you were like an established band, then you came over and then
Well, it's-
decided to recruit new members?
Yeah, established on an independent like
Right,
So
right.
is it the
scale.
same in
Yeah, a band is a
Australia,
band.
basically how it is here?
Um,
Band-wise, like people just playing and
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
things?
and just getting out and just trying to put a show together.
Yeah.
Put on a night, and we did. But I mean, New York. You move here and it's very intimidating. You think it's such a big deal.
What do you think of
But-
Summer Heights? What is it?
Oh,
Summer Heights
High.
Yes!
Oh, Jermaine.
Oh,
Oh
Jermaine!
my God.
She's
I
a
know.
bad girl.
I know. Crystal Lee is a
Oh
genius.
my god, I
Evil,
love that.
Evil genius.
I
yeah.
love that.
He's done a lot of interesting stuff too. If you look at his back catalog, this is an Australian comedian. She
okay.
watches a fair bit of Australian
Like
comedy.
Kat and Kim.
Kath and Kim, and yeah. So we.
I actually work with an Australian comedian. His name is Jim Delacus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's hysterical.
Yeah.
And you have to see the impressions he does. Oh my God.
Okay.
You have to YouTube him, and you'll see. I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's a couple of good ones floating around that and they come to New York. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. There's so many Australians in New York. Like you can't
Yeah.
get away from
Well,
us.
New York is the melting pot.
It is.
Yes,
It's-
Mr. Trump, we cannot close our borders. I hate to say
Is
it.
the music scene in Australia not as like where you would have to come abroad to further your career? You just
Well,
decided to.
I mean, I don't know. It's very strong. There's a very strong independent scene. It's supported by strong, local radio and there's a national youth
Right.
radio network. There's public funding. There's support
Yeah.
for touring. There's
Right.
Better.
But yeah, there's a scale issue.
Because
with
America
Australia.
does not treat
Yeah.
artists properly.
Yeah, but you've just got so many more people here too. There's so much more support just by the volume.
So when's your next gig?
So we're playing on Saturday night at Pete's Candy Store.
Oh, lovely.
We always play at places like that don't sound like venues, like the cake shop and
Yes. Places where they'll welcome these.
I hope so.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Pete's Candy
Pete's
Store.
Candy
Come on.
Store this Saturday night, 9 o'clock. We're on for about 45 minutes. So it'll be.
So that's 12:12.
Yes, and it should be hopefully after the SantaCon revelers have left Williamsburg.
Oh, is it SantaCon?
Yes.
Oh, that's where it is. in
They're starting.
Williamsburg?
SantaCon is starting in Williamsburg, so
Thank
wow.
Oh my God.
Maybe we should wear like Santa hats.
There you go.
I don't know if we want to be counted among.
Okay,
the
No,
then-
I like what you're wearing now. You have like the Hillary Clinton thing going on, and she has like the Pilgrim thing going on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're historical.
There you go, exactly.
Yeah.
Hillary, oh god, that's a diss, really.
It's classy.
Yeah.
Hillary would wish that
I
she
meant it
was
as a
like
compliment.
that.
Okay, I'll take it that way. Thank you.
Exactly. So, do you have a website? Do you
Yes,
have, like,
yeah, so you can get downloads and listen to our stuff, clairaudience.net, or we've got a page on Facebook, or...
Of course. And we'll have it on our Ruin Who page, of course.
Yes, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
of course. So today happens to be National Pastry Day,
Fantastic.
and we have a pastry for each of you.
That's very kind.
So
Thank you so
please-
much.
Now enjoy. Please take your pastry.
Thank you.
And now we need to get from each of you a skeleton from your closet.
Okay.
So do you know what that is?
Well,
It's like a skeleton from the wardrobe.
Yeah, a lot of our skeletons end up in our songs.
Okay, so why don't you
Actually, and
tell
we
us
sing
a
about them.
story? Yeah, and that's usually what happens.
Yeah, Heidi's written some great lyrics.
Yeah,
on this
so
song.
it's really great. You know, dating in New York City, there's a lot of fodder there for some drama.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it happens worldwide.
Well, yes, no, but there's a particular brand
I think it's
of
worse here.
messed upness about dating in New York. Like, there's
That's only because you're from Rhode Island.
no,
Federal Hill.
I don't. Well, Federal Hills, yeah. I don't know. I mean, New York is just. I mean,
So
but
what
there's
happened?
so
What
many-
was your worst
all right.
date?
Yeah. So basically, you know, guy cheating on me, whatever. As you know, tales of this time. You know, just
How long were you
lyrics.
together?
Not very long at all.
Okay.
It was all an excuse to like kind of end the thing.
Bail
You know what I
out, yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Rather
Yeah.
just
It's
say,
like, oh,
like, rather
yeah.
just use your words, guys. Come on.
Can't you just
Right.
leave? I mean, if you're not,
Just say it. Just say it out
Did you
loud.
like him a lot?
Yeah, I did.
Asshole.
So
Yeah.
you know, I just wrote a song about
You
like
sing a song.
shoving him on the subway tracks. You know.
there you go. Oh, there you go.
You know,
Ooh.
do you ever hear?
Cathartic.
Yeah, that was just like in your head.
Yeah.
In my head, that did not happen, nor will it ever.
But so you have devilish thoughts in your head.
Yeah.
Do you have them frequently?
It's very fun to sing these songs, I must say. It's
As long as
very
you don't act
Can you
upon
like
them.
sing the chorus or something?
Well, it's not in the chorus. It's just
There is a refrain, die, die, die.
Die,
Isn't
die,
there?
die.
There is a
Die,
refrain in
die,
one of
die.
our songs.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
pretty
Did he ever hear
straightforward.
the
It's fun to
song?
sing.
I don't
It's pretty
think so.
straightforward.
I don't think he's ever heard it, but you know, maybe now. We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
he's
I
watching.
should have sent him a
You're
copy.
watching.
And where is it on here?
No, it's
No.
on our. We're gonna be recording a full length album this winter.
Oh.
Well, starting Friday night, we're in
Yeah.
the studio, so ahead of the gig. So yeah, so the new songs we will play on Saturday, and we'll record them, and then we'll put them out, and we'll hopefully maybe come back and talk to you.
Yeah,
about
absolutely.
it. And maybe even
Congratulations.
play one live
That would
Yeah.
be wonderful.
next time.
Wow. So, all right. So you have vicious thoughts.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
She has plenty of
Yeah.
lovely
I
As
heard
long
that
as she
that's
don't
really
act on them,
healthy,
she's
actually.
Isn't
okay.
that what rock and roll is for? You
Yes.
just channel it all into the music,
It's-
right?
it's
You
therapy.
throw all
Art was
that
invented.
negativity.
I actually once had a therapist that told me, like, the more you can wish things like that in your mind, the healthier you are. Like, throw somebody down a well. That was the example they gave me.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I couldn't do it. So I'm like kind of envious of you.
Well, we'll have to talk about it.
So you write about fiction.
Fiction, yes. Well, you know, like kind of, I don't know, fanfic.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know, you
Wish
take the
fulfillment.
reality you build on.
That's cool.
That kind
I
of.
like that, yeah.
All right. So what's your skeleton, my love?
Oh,
Come
God,
down
share
under-
her.
No, you cannot. What kind of trouble did you ever
She
get
has
into?
two
You look
husbands.
so
No, just kidding.
you look so squeaky clean, but I'm sure you're not.
Well,
When's the first time you ever got drunk?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, in a backyard. See, Australia is different. And
Yeah, I
it was
know.
in a-
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, like you used to go around to these houses and they sit in these sort of backyards with all these like goofy teenagers, and you just sit there and sitting under the ferns, looking around, thinking, what am I doing here? And just drink, and then
Pass out.
What do they drink?
I would
Foster's?
stumble home, beer, which we don't call beer, we just call beer.
Yeah.
But here I have to say beer. Like I don't know, it's a nasty suburban scene,
Yeah.
really. But anyway, that was my fault.
So did you ever get in trouble? Did you ever like drink beer in the wrong place?
I snuck in to my house. I vomited on the green carpet.
Blamed it on the dog.
So did it blend right in?
Yeah. After my mum bought a rug to put over it and blended right in.
Ah.
Good old mum.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's nice.
that's it.
Yeah. All right. That's
But
okay.
there's no. It's not worthy of a song. That kind of stuff. That's just trashy childhood nastiness.
She'll come up with some.
She
Hey,
will.
man.
She'll do a better job than me.
There
You
you
never
go.
know what works nowadays, you know. And music and, you know, stuff that hit.
Is there anybody that you like look up to? Any new or old artists that are
Oh, God.
inspirational to you?
Well, I
What
find,
is that?
I think I'm looking very, you know, 90s doll parts, Courtney Love.
That yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
try to, you know, like, I know it's a little bit of a dated reference maybe.
You just need to dye your hair.
Right, that's it. But I
But
try
that
to
is a
channel
doll parts
her-
dress.
Yeah, I try to channel her, you know, kind of snarly way of singing.
Well, I can see her say die, die, die.
Yeah,
There you go.
Totally, absolutely.
Oh, she's waiting for you
I would
outside to
say-
question you.
What's that?
Cops are outside waiting to question you.
I know, I was gonna say, like, if I ever, you know,
You'll help us out
like,
with the
you're
cost.
just like-
Why should it wind up something happens and they come knocking on the door?
but I wouldn't say that describes our sound at all.
Right.
Like, I
No,
would
it's
say,
it's a real mix of I mean, Australian kind of pub rock too. Some of our songs
Like
have
in
that sound.
excess.
Or like maybe the Go-Betweens or
Touch myself.
Or
Divine.
the
the
Divine.
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 Well, yeah, maybe we aspire to more of that kind. That's
She's
more of
a-
a performance.
love her.
Kind of, yeah, incredible performer. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice. So it's Claire
audience.
audience.
Like
Not a word.
not clairvoyance. Like clairvoyance is the seeing the future, whereas this is like the hearing.
How did you come up with the name for the band?
Look, we had a few names. We looked around. They were all taken, and then our bass player from Australia actually came up with this, and we were like, I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah,
Well, thank you so much for visiting. Would you guys like to push a button? You do it.
yeah.
definitely.
I guess that's kind of, that was for her.
That's a
Yeah.
true